So hey, what's happening? It's Kelvin, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Copastatick is the name of the channel. Check it out. Look, we're going to be talking about a few things, and one of the main things is we're going to discuss how growing up in the inner city, in particular during, my period, the 60s and the 70s, and how that affects you in your later life, as you become an adult. So I'm going to tell you this little story to get it going, and then we're going to talk about how all that went down. So a couple of years ago, my wife and I were getting ready to go to a black tie party in LA. I had my tux on, she had her evening gown. So we were ready to go. We jump in the ride and take off. A couple of blocks from the house, I said, man, I forgot my cigarettes at the house. I'll just go into the Shell station here and get a pack. My wife was like, don't do that. It's always crazy up there. They got crazy people. Just don't work out. I say, hey, baby, it's cool. I'm just going to run in, run out. No big thing. All right. Pull up to the station. Man, I should have figured something was wrong. But, I'm in a hurry. People standing around, they look kind of dazed, like something's happening, but I'm paying no attention to it. I go on in. Go up to the counter, and it's this tall guy and his girlfriend standing on each side of the, little window you put your money in. So, what's up? Put a $20 bill in and say, may I have a pack of Newport Kings? Out of nowhere, this dude snatches the money. There ain't nobody getting a goddamn thing, till I get my shit straight or whatever. I look out and say, hey, whoa, hold on. I look around and he's got like 4, 5, 6 his partners just standing there looking all gruesome, like, they're taking the place hostage or something, I said, look, my man, I don't know what's going on here. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Just let me get my cigarettes and I'll be on my way. Nah, motherfucker, you get your old ass up out of here before you get fucked up and shit like that. I'm like, wait, hold on. I said, man, it don't take all that. I can just get my cigarettes. Y'all can do what y'all doing. This fool pushed me in my chest on my clean white tuxedo shirt and said, get your ass out of here before we fuck you up. By this time, I'm seething. I'm mad as hell. But, I'm like, okay, he got all these dudes with him. They could be strapped. I ain't got nothing. I'm all butt naked, pretty much out here with these dudes. So I said, all right. So I turned to go out. I said, man, let me tell you something. I'm coming back up here. But don't be here when I get back. Oh, yeah, nigga, I'll be here. Hurry the fuck up. Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Cool. Jump in the car, swing around the corner. My wife's kind of witnessed everything, so she know what's going on. I pull up in the driveway, go in the house. My mother's sitting in the den with my son. I said, what's going on? I said, man, I'm going to go back up to the gas station and kill somebody. I was burning up. So I go in my bedroom, go to my drawer, get my 9mm, slap a mag in there, chamber around. Say, let's go do some work. So my son jumps up and says, well, wait a minute. He grabs like a sword I have by the fireplace, because everywhere I go I would, around the world I would pick up swords. I kind of collect them. So he got one and he jumped in the car with me. And we, fly back up there. I drive right up to the door, slam the car in park, open the doors, bail out the car, and I'm heading for this dude. Whip my pistol out, got it in my right hand, walk up to him. He's like, oh, homie, what's the problem? I ain't saying nothing. He had my 20 in his hand, like, oh, no, here you go. So I snatched him in the collar with my left hand, like forearmed him in the jaw, and then I bust him across the nose with the butt of the pistol. Blood went everywhere. He started begging for his little worthless life, and I just went to work. Whooped his ass all through the store, all up through the cold drinks and the chips, everything falling. I'm just steady wearing that head out. bam, bam, you know. And I was talking to him, man, don't be fucking with people, you know. You don't know nothing about me. Get through whooping his ass. He's half conscious. His girlfriend screaming, somebody help him, somebody help him. All this stuff. His boys ran outside, you know, because my son had the sword out in case somebody wanted to, you know, jump in. He's going to deal with them. So I drag his ass back up to the door, throw him down on the ground. I mean, I was so mad I just kicked him in the head a couple of times. You know, and then preached to him, you know, don't fuck with me long as you live. I'll come back up here and kill every one of you motherfuckers. You know. So, having took care of the business, my son and I get back in the car, go back to the house, make sure there's nobody follow us, you know. And go in the house, get my wife, put my gun back, jump in the car. She look at me like, wow, you seem awfully calm. And I was. You know, it was like, I wasn't perspiring, my shoes weren't even scuffed, you know. My tie wasn't out of place. And I felt kind of relieved because that pent-up tension, see, if you don't deal with that pressure and that anxiety that you're dealing with, you're going to carry that. So I had relieved all that on his sorry ass. So I was cool. So we gone to the party and whatever, blah, blah, blah. The next day, however, I'm wondering, man, that was crazy because, you know, I could have killed him. I mean, somebody had to pull a gun. I was going to open up. It would have been a shootout. I could have went to prison. I could have went to jail, go to court, put your house up for a lawyer. My son could have got killed. A lot of things go through your mind, and you wonder, whooping his ass like that over that $20 bill. It wasn't really over $20 bill, you understand. It was because he punked me. No respect. But was it worth it? Yeah, it was. Now, I told you that story to say this. I was 52 years old when that went down. Why would a bald-headed, overweight, 52-year-old dude pull some shit like that? It's because I grew up in Gary, Indiana. That's a rough town. It requires that you respond to challenges. I had suppressed that for so long, trying to, you know, be a righteous dude, trying to act right, and it wasn't working. All of a sudden, this seems to be working, but we know it ain't right to act like that. So now we're going to talk about how an attitude like that can be developed and how it manifests throughout your life, and why people say, oh man, he's crazy. Or, you know, black guys are so hostile. You know, everything results to violence. Well, if you grew up in a violent society, that's pretty much the way things go. Make sure you like this. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. And I'll be back with you real soon with another story that's going to help us integrate this into our life. Thanks.